Hi, my name is Clifton. I work in media and advertising for a company called Bison, where I'm the head of content. Bison is a publisher and agency, so we create content for all sorts of brands, helping them out with their advertising and campaigns, but we also create content on our own channels across social media channels like Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. The channel that I'm most responsible for is a channel called The Hook. As the head of content, I oversee all of our output on The Hook from a creative standpoint, and I also help our agency to come up with creative ideas and to oversee the content there to maintain a really high level of standard in the way that we respond to brands and in the content that we create for them. I think what attracted me to this industry is that I have always been interested in production, in playing with cameras, in telling stories and creating moving images. And that's really what got me in here. I'm looking for any excuse to keep creating video content whenever I can, and working at Bison puts me in an excellent position. In terms of pathways to the role, there are many different ways you can end up in this kind of industry. The best way to do it is to start small. So to create your own content, whether that be with a camera and in the more traditional way, or even just with your phone and across social media channels. The more passionate you are about what you do, the more likely it is that you'll start to build a portfolio of great content, and that's how then brands and companies can find you. You might want to start off at the small level at an advertising agency if that's interesting to you, or if you're more interested in film and television, you can create your own short stories, start to upload to platforms like YouTube, build a portfolio and go from there. In terms of the key qualities that we're looking for at a company like Bison, we're looking for creative people, people with original ideas, people with passion, and people with drive who are willing to go out there and make something that's their own. They don't need to be told what to do, they just want to make more content. And so what we're looking for are people who we can simply enable to do that with the time and resources that we have here. A typical week at work looks like, it's different every week, to be honest. I'm always up on my feet running around. We often have several shoots going on at the same time. While we're not actually producing content, that generally means that we're working together to come up with new ideas, sitting in rooms with whiteboards and undergoing development. Often we're sitting down with talents such as famous creators from YouTube and other platforms to discuss ideas that they might have and how we can enable them to make more. And then, of course, we're often sitting down with brands, discussing what we can do for them, working together to develop new concepts, and then the shoots start all over again. My advice for my 17-year-old self would be just keep making. That's the absolute best thing you can do when you're young and you have time on your hands. Make more, learn, make mistakes. Keep creating more and more content, keep trying to tell stories, sharpen every aspect of your skill set, whether that be writing really great copy or operating cameras or scripting great things for talent or working with talent to block and plan scenes. There's so much you can be doing when you have the time to do it. So the more that you make, the more you learn, the more you make mistakes, and the better you'll be in any part of the creative industry. Thanks so much for listening, and take care.